Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Fernanda, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, investing, and I help you make that mindset shift to help you reach your financial and personal goals even faster. Today's video will be a breakdown of my side hustle income for the month of July. Let's get started. Alright guys, so it has been a few weeks since the last time I posted a video, but life has been a little bit hectic on my end. The first thing that's happened, you might be able to tell if I'm moving my hands a lot, it's because I got engaged. It happened a few weeks ago. Harry asked me to marry him on the top of the Malvern Hills. It was beautiful. The funny thing about it is I actually forgot my phone in the car, so I didn't have my phone with me up there. This is the only picture we took all day. We went up for a picnic, and then after we finished we packed up and went for a hike, and when we got to the top of one of the hills, he got down on one knee. It was just amazing. I felt like I was dreaming, and I'm really happy. But then the other thing that had taken up a lot of my time, I actually started it back in March. I started my application to become a British citizen. I got all my documents together back then and I paid my fee back then. But because of the pandemic, I couldn't book an appointment to get my biometrics done until last week or the week before last. So I went to Birmingham and I got that done, I think on the 24th of July. And normally they'll tell you that it takes up to 6 months to get a decision from the Home Office. But mine came on like the 3rd of August. I got so lucky. I was in the car with Harry and we were queuing to go to the recycling center. There's still a queue every day to get in there. So I was checking my emails and I read it and I screamed. I think I gave Harry the fright of his life that day. But obviously he forgave me because it was just amazing news. So now I need to wait until the Rona situation is over to book my citizenship ceremony. So that's another thing to look forward to. So yeah, it's a pretty intense time over here. I've been busy celebrating and everything, so do apologize for no video, but we're getting back into our normal schedule now. So today's video, like I mentioned, will be a breakdown of my side hustle income for the month of July. I'm not calling it passive income because there was nothing passive about it. I had to graft and grind a little bit to get this money, but nothing like extraordinary. So let's break it down. As you can probably see by the thumbnail, I made £519 altogether of extra income in the month of July. The thing with side hustles is that I really believe that money is all around us. You just gotta open your eyes to the opportunities and allow it to flow towards you. I know it sounds like some hippie nonsense, but it does work. That's how I try to look at it. So the first item on the list is £12.17 that I got from doing a couple of diet bets in the month of July. So if you're not familiar with it, basically diet bet is an app where you bet that you can lose 4% of your body weight in 4 weeks, and then the winners split the pot. So normally you would bet $35, and at the end of the 4 weeks, everyone that did manage to lose the weight would split the pot. Anyone that didn't lose the weight will just lose their bet money. You can do up to 3 diet bets at a time, and in July I did 2, and that's the profit I got from them, £12.70. The next one was £10 that I made from an app called Shopix. I included it in the video I made where I list 5 apps to make money from your phone. I'll link that up here for you. But basically what Shopix is an app that pays you to snap pictures of receipts that you get. And by receipts, I mean something like this. You probably have loads of these shuffling around at the bottom of your bag right now, don't you? Well, there's an app that will pay you to take pictures of these receipts, and Shopix is one of them. So the way I look at it is that that's £10 for something that would otherwise just go in the bin. That is just trash, so not too shabby. So the next 2 I'm going to talk about are actually quite funny because whenever you watch a video like this on YouTube, sort of make money from your phone or make money online, everyone tends to make fun of survey apps. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I have wasted my fair share of time on those things where you spend 20 minutes, half an hour filling out a survey that will pay you like 20p. Things like that do make you want to lose the will to live, but the two that I actually got quite a bit of money from last month really work. The first one is called Prolific, and I got £20, 29p from it. The good thing about Prolific is that because it's mainly used by like university researchers, the surveys there are actually really interesting. They are engaging and they sort of make you feel like you're contributing to science in some weird way. But also what's really good about it is that the surveys never crash, everything always works, and there are no issues with payout. And then the other one is called User Testing, and I got £46, 49p from it in the month of July. So User Testing is a website that actually pays you to test websites. Either websites that are in development at the moment, you can give your feedback and see how intuitive something is to use, or you can actually give feedback on websites that are live right now if they want to improve or anything, so on and so forth. They will record your desktop screen while you're reviewing the websites, and you have to speak your thoughts out loud, which does take a little bit of getting used to. But the great thing about it is that they pay $10 for every test you do, and most of them take you about 10 to 15 minutes. Those $10 will convert to about £7.50 depending on the exchange rate on that day, which, considering that there are people making £7.50 an hour in this country, I don't think that's too bad at all. And then I also got £4 for a random survey that I did with people for research, I think it was called. I honestly couldn't tell you because it was something that popped up on my emails. It was 3 questions and I got £4 for it. That just goes to show how much you just need to put yourself out there, and opportunities will come from where you least expect it. I also got £9.37 from Trading 212 last month. If you're not aware of it yet, Trading 212 is basically an investment app. They are currently running a promotion where when you sign up through a referral link, both you and the person who's referred you will get a free share, which could be worth up to £100. I will have my referral link down below in the description if you fancy signing up for it and maybe winning £100, who knows. Now the second to last item is £67 that I got from Top Cashback for changing my internet provider. They were running a promotion where they would pay you £70 to swap to PlusNet, so I took advantage of that one. The whole process was really easy. I didn't go without internet for even a single day. All I had to do was swap my router, which they sent to me in the post, so that was really the easiest 70 quid I ever made. The reason why I only got £67 out was because they charge you a fee to become a premium member on Top Cashback, which I'm happy to pay because obviously it pays off. I'll leave a link down in the description if you want to check out Top Cashback as well. I know the thing that drew me to them was the promotion that they run with Just Eat, where the first order you place with Just Eat via Top Cashback will give you £15 in cashback. And the last item, which is what made up the bulk of that £519, is I finally sold my Prada handbag. I know that pains me to say, it was very well loved, I cherished that bag, but at the end of the day, I am extremely focused on reaching my financial goals, and selling that bag was gonna take me to the place I want to be a lot faster. But to be completely honest, that bag was really a reminder of something really stupid that I did. It's just not something that I wanted to be reminded of every time I looked at it. I very vividly remember the day I bought that bag, and I distinctly remember standing in the queue to go to the till to pay for it and thinking, you don't have to do this, you can't just put it back, you know you shouldn't be buying this bag, you're just adding to your credit card debt. But as I stood there and I looked around at all the people buying their bits, having things that I also wanted, I started to rationalize to myself why it was okay to buy that bag, how you had a plan to pay your credit card, even though really I didn't. so it doesn't exactly bring back joyful memories of good times. But at the same time, I definitely don't regret that I bought it in the end. Even though it set me back, I learned a lot from that lesson, and I actually learned a lot about myself and how good I am at justifying things that are completely irrational. But I'm also glad that now I have the opportunity to save for another bag that I really want and pay for it in cash this time. So I definitely don't regret buying it, and I don't regret selling it. I actually saw it on my Instagram in about 10 minutes, so that was very lucky for me. Oh, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you go check it out. I have it linked in the description below. I'm very active on there, and it's on stories that most of the action happens. But as I was saying, I did manage to sell it pretty quickly, so I was very pleased about that. And I was all set to make a £1,000 payment on my loan this month. But then I remembered a small little issue that I actually need to get a divorce before I can get remarried. So that's what I ended up doing with most of this money that I just listed to you guys. I talked on my Instagram about some of the most unsatisfying money someone can ever spend, and at the time I thought a fridge was top of the list, but yeah, I was wrong. Paying for a divorce has to top it all. But in any case, guys, that's it for today's video. That's all the extra money I made in the month of July. I don't have a specific goal I want to reach for the month of August. I'm just sort of going with the flow with things like this. I am putting myself out there and hoping to find good opportunities. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a like, because it does really help me out a lot. It lets YouTube know that this is useful content and it will push it out to more people. And if you would like to see more content like this from me, make sure you are subscribing to my channel. I do post new videos every Thursday, and I would love your help in growing my channel so that we can get this information out to as many people as possible. There's a lot of people who don't know you could be making this kind of money online. Someone might be in desperate need of it. That's it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun making it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye! If you're not aware of it, trading 212 is an... That's a fly. There's a fly in my house.